Boys, a lot of YouTubers have turned to businessmen lately. Have you noticed? There's been a bit of drama online around a few lads selling a lunchbox to children. And today, as an unbiased, totally impartial third party, I'm going to go through as many YouTuber products as I could buy, and this is important, honestly rank them. I'm going to be as genuine as possible today. I don't care if beef starts. I've already got some beef going on with KSI. He's called me annoying. If a couple other YouTubers join him, so be it. The goal is a good review, a review you can trust. We did this already a couple of times over the past couple of months, and today we're going to be doing it with YouTuber products. Now, I already have a tier list cooking. I'll show you the tier list right here. This is our tier list, of course, S, A, B, C, F, and these are all of our items. Now, look, it's going to be somewhat difficult to rank some of these because, candidly, I do have a relationship with some of these people, you know? But at the end of the day, it's more important that they are selling a good product than it just being a YouTuber product. That should not make up for it being bad. Do you get what I'm saying? If there are competitors in the field who are better, I don't feel bad letting you know. The product should be able to stand on its own without like this relationship or backing of a creator. That's just how it should be. We shouldn't give a pass to people just because they're YouTubers. So anyway, let's go over what the tier list means. S is a product that you should buy. It's a recommendation. If I put it in S tier, I literally think you should buy this as soon as possible if you have the funds. A tier is still an amazing product on its own without the need of like the YouTuber attachment. You get what I'm saying? B tier products it's good for a YouTuber product. C tier is the tricky one. I think C tier is the gimmick tier. It's not F. It's not an outright scam. Right? You shouldn't never buy this product, but it's a one-time only gimmick. And without further ado, let's get to it. You already know what the first product is gonna be. We got some Lunchly. Now, this has been making waves online. I have seen like 3 different videos of streamers open this box and have mold in their cheese. I don't know if that's legit. I don't know if it's a setup. I genuinely have never opened one of these boxes. I've just had this in my fridge for a couple of days and we're gonna try it out, okay? This is the real big drama item, the Lunchly. I'll be honest, I can tell you right now, this isn't gonna be an S because the product's not something I would recommend most people buy. Lunchables wouldn't be an S. So what they are copying is already not an amazing product. Here's the actual Lunchables package. Leave no crumbs. Oh, is there mold? No mold. There's no, as far as I can tell, there is no mold. And then it comes, of course, with a bottle of Prime. Obviously, Prime is one of the bigger YouTuber products, so I feel like we should review it separately. And same with Feastables. We'll likely also review the Feastables separately. Huh? It's all right. That's not going to change your fucking world. It's not going to kill you. It's all right. The bread sucks. The sauce is a little bit sweet. And then the pepperoni comes from that pepperoni factory where they make all the like default pepperoni. You know what I mean? Every American has had this pepperoni at some point in their life. Wait, let me wash it down with some Prime. Oh, wow. That's way too sweet. Just the combo of the Lunchly with the Prime to wash it down. It's like washing down your Kit Kat with a Coke. But I'm also, candidly, an anti-sweet guy. Like, I don't like hella sweet shit when like the sugar hits the fucking side of your tongue and it tingles. I get like sugar pains. This, I don't know if anyone knows this. I don't know if I've said this before. I'm on the Prime mailing list. I think I got a cold DM from the Prime account, and this is when I was trying to fill my warehouse fridge with a bunch of snacks for my employees. I was like, yeah, send some fucking Prime, I'm down. I was basically trying to sign up for any mailing list I could because I wanted a bunch of stuff. And when Prime first came around, I'll say it straight up, the marketing worked. I didn't know that it worked, but I was like, on days where I was working out and doing the podcast, I was like, I'll get a Prime. And in the back of my mind, without even knowing, I was like, I do need to be a bit hydrated. And when I had 2 primes, this happened a couple of times. I had 2 primes, but I would start buzzing. 2 primes got me feeling weird. I talked to Logan about this. This is before he did the CoffeeZilla shit. This is when we were in the box together. But I asked him straight up, I was like, yo, you ever have like a few primes in a day and you start buzzing off that shit? Because I never looked it up. I just stopped drinking it after that. And Logan, obviously in Logan fashion, he's like, no, dude, I'll have like fucking 6, 7 a day. Fucking don't even bat an eye. And I was like, okay. And I don't feel bad telling this story because Logan Paul has sued CoffeeZilla, which I think is a major dick move. So I am being a dick in this moment, exposing him. But that same day that Logan Paul told me he'd chug down 6 or 7 primes a day, he had a prime on the set with him. And we were doing a contest. We were doing the Squid Game cookies. And Logan Paul was the only one who was allowed to have a drink on the set. They took everybody else's drinks away because they didn't want us to use water to cheat. And me, being a fucking cheater, I decided to grab Logan Paul's prime and I wanted to use it to like help my friends on my team beat the puzzle. That was what I was trying to do. So I sneakily grabbed his prime and I was gonna put some in the cap. But when I did, I noticed the color was weird and I took a sip, it was water. Logan Paul replaced the prime with water. So I'm pretty sure that motherfucker is lying. And if you drink a shit ton of these, you start buzzing. Allegedly. This is all alleged. Everything I just said is alleged. Anyway, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just a bit sweet. I would rate Prime like a C tier. I don't think it's a scam. I think it's kind of cool. I like the bottle. I like the way it looks a lot. The only reason I feel like I can't put it B tier, which is where I think it belongs, is because I actually don't think, and I'm not a scientist, it's good at achieving its goal of being a hydration drink. I think what it actually is like a sweet treat drink. And like, I'm cool with fun drinks. If this label, it marketed itself as a fun drink, I put it B tier. Now, Feastables. Again, I'm also on the mailing list for Feastables. We have a shit ton in my warehouse. There was a point where I had a box in my house. Me and Cutie were constantly fucking taking bites of it. They have a couple of flavors that slap. I think Feastables as a whole is probably... see, it's hard because I'm going to get called a paid op. I honestly think it's B. Because I don't think I would recommend people buy it. There are other chocolates that are better than it. Specifically, Cadbury chocolate's going to be better than it. But I think I'm fair to put this in B, right? Because what did I say? C is a gimmick. B is decent for a YouTuber product. A is an actual good product. S I would recommend. So I think this is good. And I think Lunchly, because people have gotten Lunchlys with mold in it, it has to be F. My experience was not mold, but even outside of the mold, for a product called Lunchly, it is a 330 or 360 calorie snack. It ain't a lunch. Next product. Okay, this one I have been wanting to try for so long. So you know that thing that YouTubers love to do where they're like, hey guys, I have the biggest announcement of my life coming out tomorrow. I'm so nervous to share this with you all. And then tomorrow comes and it's like, I'm selling you guys a product. Please buy it. Ninja did this maybe 6 months ago with a product that I don't think that many people know about called Nutcase. Now, Nutcase is a premium cashew milk. And Ninja partnered up with a company to make it. He comes in 3 flavors, or at least we have 3 flavors today. Vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. Now, off rip, I gotta say, product quality, not high. I think it looks bad. Like, credit to Prime, their design is fucking fire. Every bottle looks kind of swag. Prime looks cool. I have no problem saying that shit. This looks like something someone made in a senior high school class. Bro, I'm sorry. Look, you just can't have your URL be drink nut. I don't care if there's a word after it. And don't put the word sexy when you're talking about nut milk. All the promotion for this was literally just Ninja's cum.
Drink Nutcase is back in stock.
Okay, yeah, do you see what I'm saying? I felt like a crazy person watching this. All right, anyway, let's try it. Let's try it. Cum marketing aside, let's try it. I think the vanilla is the one that I'll like the best. Good crack. It's thick. It literally tastes like a protein drink, but nuttier, which sounds fucking stupid, but you can taste the cashew. But it has that same sort of like consistency. Don't say it's thick when you described it as cum earlier. I mean, nutrition-wise, I actually think this is probably a decent product. Oh, wow, this one's way different. What the fuck? The strawberry one has 180 calories. That's decent. Look, there's no way for me to describe this. Okay, let me, you know what? Let me find a new way to describe this. It's viscous and sticky the way, I'm sorry. It's glue-like? Can I say that? It's tacky. I'm trying to find a way. The consistency is what, like cum? The flavor's not bad. I actually think the strawberry is better than the vanilla though. It might have loosened up a little bit after I can't do this. I mean, it's not bad, bro. I think the worst part about it is it feels like you're drinking a protein shake without the benefit of 20 to 30 grams of protein. You know what? Let's throw it. I see people in chat saying it. C for cum. I have to give credit where credit's due. The ingredient list is phenomenal. It doesn't taste that bad. It's just a little bit thick. It's a little bit thick. Our next item is David Dobrik's pizza. Now, if you don't know, David Dobrik used to be a big YouTuber. Now he is a guy who makes a fuck ton of money on Snapchat and does nothing on YouTube. But he still made a pizza shop called Dobrik's. It is oily, bro. All right, let's give it a bite. Sauce is too sweet. Bread is too oily. Crust is too thick. You know, it's crazy. That might be the worst pizza I've had today. The Lunchly's pizza might win. That's a scam, bro. You guys have officially made it to the candy portion of this YouTuber product review. There are a lot of YouTubers making candy. Perhaps you have heard of Joyride, Ryan Trahan's candy that is trying to be #1 in Target. Perhaps you have heard of 1UP, the freeze-dried YouTuber candy, or perhaps you know about Sour Boys, which has a whole huge array of different candies that they sell. Well, either way, we are trying all three right now. We're gonna go back to back to back, and we're gonna see which one is the best, which one is the worst, and where we rank them in the tier list. I went for what I thought looked like the best flavor here, pink lemonade blueberry. I'm not the biggest candy guy, but you know, I've had my fair share. Ooh, nice strip. All right, let's try it. It tastes pretty good. I like the chew. The sour is not too crazy, but it definitely hits, and it's a little more long-lasting than like a Warheads, where it's just kind of like the powder on top. Anyway, I'm gonna hold off on my review, because if it's the best tasting candy of our group, I'm gonna keep that in mind. The next one is 1UP candy. This is made by FaZe Rug? What? All right, this is made by FaZe Rug. It's 1UP candy. It's freeze-dried candy. Now, I've had freeze-dried candy before. I had it from the TikTok shop. I think freeze-dried candy is a gimmick. I actually don't think it's that good. And you actually end up getting a lot less value for what seems like a lot more cost. For example, this is a 2-ounce bag. It's full because the candy has expanded in size when it got freeze-dried. This is a 3.7-ounce bag. This bag is literally more candy than this bag. The good thing about that is that it makes your bag seem full. The bad thing about that is you're probably paying the same price. Very sweet. It kind of tastes like those packing peanuts, which I've eaten far too many of. So I shouldn't admit to that. I've eaten a lot of them. The thing I don't like about freeze-dried candies, it just breaks. There's no bite. There's no chew. It doesn't sink into your teeth, which is something that I like in candy. It just fucking breaks. It's like in a movie when someone gets turned to stone and then they shatter into a billion pieces. The ingredient list, atrocious. They went for the American classic, the delicious Red 40 that everybody loves. Taste-wise, I don't like it as much, but I also think freeze-dried candy is a gimmick. And this brings us to our last product, which is Joyride. Now, I haven't had the opportunity to have Joyride yet, but I've seen a lot of Ryan's marketing for it. And the main selling point is that it's supposed to be like not healthy, but not junk. Does that make sense? The serving size for this one is bigger than this one, but even though it's bigger, it is less calories and less sugar. And it has 7 grams of fiber, which is actually kind of a lot. This is the classic strawberry twist. I think it's like a Twizzler. Okay, off rip, you can't rip apart the Twizzlers. This makes me incredibly sad. Flavor-wise, it's still better than the freeze-dried, but that's for sure mid. But I do have more. Sour strawberry ropes. This one looked so good. I don't know why. I think it's because the white filling makes it look good. All right, let's give this one a shot. That's actually fire. Ignoring everyone in chat saying you like it because you're swallowing ropes, it's actually fucking fire. Yeah, dude, that's actually really good. And that's 20 calories. This rope right here is 20 calories. That's good. Wait, that's a great deal. Like, I wouldn't mind slamming back 5 of these at the end of the night. And if it's 100 calories, like, I'm not fucking mad at that at all. Nah, I'm actually impressed. I'm hella impressed. And there's 9 grams of fiber. 9 grams of fiber is insane. Now, look, the price, I don't know what it is in your local area because it's probably dependent on what Target you have near you. It's going to be twice as high no matter where you live. At least, if not 3 times as high as a competing candy brand. It is a fact of life that a mega corporation is going to be able to produce it at a much cheaper cost. In addition to, they are picking ingredients that are more expensive. You have to factor in price, right? I would say this flavor is S tier, straight up. If you can get your hands on this shit is S tier. I would say Joyride as a whole is probably A. I don't think all their flavors are good. Just to be fair, I'm gonna try a second flavor of 1-Up. This is the freeze-dried peach rings. I love peach rings. I'm gonna throw that in D tier. I don't think it's a scam per se, but that's not for me. And then finally, we're trying a second Oompaville. This one is called the Lil Guys, and it is blue raspberry. And they're just like, if I'm being totally transparent, they look like edibles. Oh, that's a sour. Are they any good? Yeah, they are good. I think I'd throw this in B. I think it's pretty good for a YouTuber product. Like, I think the way I look at it is if you were to shed the identity of this being attached to a YouTuber, would the product stand on its own against its competitors? I think this one wouldn't. I think the thing that gives Joyride the edge to A is you look at the ingredients, you're like, oh, fuck, that is different in the category. All right. Our next product is a controversial one. Myna cookies. Myna cookies, man. These were making fucking waves when Pokey announced them. She went for the classic YouTuber thing. I got a big announcement, guys. And it was her releasing a product. The product were yummy cookies that I think are supposed to be like good for you in some fashion. I forget exactly what fashion it was. The back's a bit corny. I have tried these before, but I'm here to try them again. This is their initial launch flavor. It was the Midnight Mini Cookies, deep chocolate, velvety white chocolate. I fuck with these cookies heavy. I think they taste good. They just taste like a crumblier Oreo cookie. And then the white chocolate kind of tastes like if they were to put like some dots of the Oreo cream on it. You guys are all fucking coming for me. This is not promo. When the drama first happened, I tried them on stream and I also said they're good. Anyway, I didn't know this. They have a second product. This kind of went under the radar. It is a pizza cracker. All the flavors you love in pizza, made bite-sized with real ingredients, real flavor, vitamin D, vitamin E, no gluten, nothing artificial. It's the same text conversation. They once again replied, so tastes like cardboard? Nope, they're delicious, crunchy, and perfectly craveable. I don't get why the marketing for it is like, so this tastes like fucking shit. No, try it. It actually is freaking decent. What's the competitor for this one? Triscuit? This is like a Triscuit, right? Nope. I'm cool with that one. Nah, I think this one is bad. Or I should say worse. It's not bad. I don't like this one. I would say it's either right below Prime or right above Lunchly. I would say the pizza one, I would put D tier. The Myna Midnight Cookie, I would put C tier. That's what I would do. I feel fine putting it below Prime. Focus. Okay, guys. I have a couple of changes I want to make. Last time, this is where our tier list ended up, but since I dropped this tier list, things have changed. Specifically, I have changed because I've been having a lot of the products on this list, and I think it is only fair for me to back up with my words what I do with my own mouth. And what I mean by that is I have been eating a shit ton of Joyride. I have gone through 3 different packs of the sour strawberry ropes. I am not fronting. I ate an entire pack in one day on 2 separate occasions. I am not a candy guy. I am not a paid operative for Ryan Trahan. I fuck heavy with Joyride. I'm putting it in S tier. I'm making that change. It is candy, all right? Guys, you're not getting healthier eating healthy candy. That's a fact. It's still fucking candy with sugar. It ruins your teeth. It can give you sugar rush. I like it. I like it. You like Ryan's thick ropes. Mods, time that guy out for 76 hours. Thank you. Second thing I want to change. This is going to be controversial. People are going to be mad at me for this. I've been having a lot of this, and I think it is dead ass really good. Feastables in A. I know, Mr. Beast shill. Paid operative, literally PR guy. Guys, I had the peanut crunch for Halloween. It is my favorite chocolate bar. I am not lying. All right. Now, obviously, this doesn't speak to maybe some of Mr. Beast's practices that I think he has yet to address, but I'm making an honest tier list, and I need to be honest with myself in this moment. All right. I'm putting Lunchly in scam because Logan Paul called me a bitch.
He's a fucking hypocritical, lying, blockhead beta bitch, bro. Like, why are you making shit up? I tried so hard to like this guy.
Sorry. I get emotional too. We are not done because now we have a few more items to go through. And the first one that I want to address, it's called Max Jerky. This is from Max Greb, aka Max the Meat Guy. And his channel is bigger than my channel. Everything he does is meat related. And he also has released his very own beef jerky. Now, I'm not the biggest beef jerky guy. I find it to be quite chewy, quite, rubbery sometimes. And then also a bit salty. So, fair warning going in, but I'm going to try this. Now, this one is chicken jerky. I have the regular jerky here. I'm going to go through all of them and see if there's one I really like. Okay, this is embarrassing to admit. I found out that buffalo sauce is from Buffalo, New York this past month. I don't know if you know Buffalo, New York. It borders Canada. For no reason, it is a big city in our country of America. It's the home of a very big football team. And they also made fucking buffalo sauce, which is now, I don't know is buffalo sauce worldwide or just nationwide? The main thing I knew from Buffalo is that they're the only football team to ever go to 4 Super Bowls and lose back to back to back to back to back. A record that'll never be broken. Okay, it's pretty good. It's listed as tangy, spicy, zesty, and sweet. I would say that description is very accurate. Let me double check on the price for this guy as well. Okay, Max Jerky. It is, okay, it is not cheap. In fact, I would argue it is the opposite of cheap. It is expensive because this is 2.5 ounces. This is $10. But understand, I think this is made in small batches, not for a mass consumer market. You get me? And I also think jerky is generally kind of pricier, more legit jerky. A 2.5 ounce bag of jerky from Jack's Links costs $4. From Max, it costs $10. A half-pound bag from Jack's Links costs $10. From Max, it costs $25. So it's literally 2.5 times more expensive. Obviously, you're getting higher quality meat than you would from Jack's Links, so the product is better. And you're going to pay some YouTuber tax and then also some, tax because the size of their operation. Let me keep rolling. So this is the Szechuan chili crisp. That is a fucking piece and a half right there. This piece of jerky looks so good. That looks like a good ass piece of jerky right there. It's very soft. Sometimes I have jerky from a gas station because I usually get jerky on a road trip. And sometimes, bro, it's a jaw workout. It is a jaw workout. This is soft meat. I wish I didn't say that. This tastes like a white guy who studied abroad in China and liked Szechuan spice and then brought it back to America in the form of jerky, and he was also a YouTuber. All right, this is Texas barbecue beef jerky. This one smells good. This one hits. It's actually less sweet than the other two. It's the least sweet one I've had so far. All right, last one is Montreal maple burnt ends. I love burnt ends, and I love maple syrup. The question is, after all that, where do I put it? Is this product 2.5 times or more better than its competitor in the market, which is much cheaper, Jack's Links? The answer is yes. This is a 3 to 4 times better product than the competitor in the market. It's understandable that the cost is higher based off what you get from the product. But I think this is A, because I think this is better than many competitors in the market. And I'm not a beef jerky guy. I want to state that. I know the shit that I get in a gas station before a road trip. This beats all of those by a high enough factor that it makes up for its additional price, which is high. Max Jerky is not the only jerky that we are reviewing today, because today we have Maguro Jerky, which is some Japanese YouTuber? Who's Maguro? Maguro is just tuna, Ludwig. You're looking up tuna YouTuber. Masaru! Okay, this is the guy. This is the YouTuber whose jerky we're about to review. Okay, let's try his jerky. Now, bear in mind, this is a little bit different because it is tuna jerky. I don't know if I've ever had fish jerky before. Oh, wow. That is different. It is very dried out. Oh, wow. Wow, that is fish. That is fish. Damn, that is fish. Yeah, that hits the nose. That hits the damn nose, it does. All right, I have a few thoughts. So dried fish jerky is a lot different from meat jerky, because when you dry it out, it gets very rough. Like, you don't even think it's edible at the start rough, because your job when chewing is also to rehydrate it enough to eat it. But it's not thin enough that it's like wafery, like a crisp or a cookie, all right? It's still a bit thick. So you really have to get to chewing. Taste-wise, it actually had quite a kick to it. Like, I actually don't mind the taste too much. The taste is fine. The macros on this are insane. This is a healthy food. That is 85 calories, almost 17 grams of protein. That is like pretty insane. Having said all that, it will either be someone's favorite food or someone's least favorite food. There's no in between. So I would throw it personally C tier.
It's finally possible to see our newly launched tuna jerky all over the world. I know some of you might not be familiar with the taste, but
that was me.
please try it and enjoy the luxurious, rich flavor that comes out more you chew.
Definitely comes out the more you chew. The first chew is nothing. Chew number 15, you are getting some flavor.
My big dream of sharing fish from Okinawa Island with the world is slowly coming true. And
oh, that's so fucking sweet. Now I feel like a fucking piece of shit. He's literally just getting fish from his local community's small island and then shipping it all over the world. And I put him on the same tier as Logan Paul and KSI selling fucking liquid sugar to children with potassium in it. I'm such a fucking jackass. I think it's worth trying. I still put it C. So I don't know what this is, but I have this package here. This is like some high-end sauces. It's Masaru. He has sauce? Yeah, I think it's the same guy. What is that? Ponzu, maybe? Sweet, a bit tangy. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. It's black sugar soy sauce, Ludwig. That makes sense. All right, this one is less sweet soy sauce. This one is sweet soy sauce. That's what I'm gathering. I mean, as far as soy sauce is concerned, it tastes like decent soy sauce. I'll throw a B. I wouldn't recommend it outright. It's definitely like a nice gift to get someone, but ultimately you probably wouldn't buy this as your regular soy sauce because I don't think it would be worth the price. It costs $13 for both those bottles. It is definitely a gift angle. We got a little delivery. You might be wondering why I have Chick-fil-A. It's not because I'm homophobic. It's instead because they make a product that is very important to this next section. Chicken nuggets. Because this next section is the single most popular item of any item YouTubers make. It's not coffee, which is a close second. It's actually hot sauce. So many different people make hot sauce. I think it's a relatively easy thing to make, so we got a few here today. Let's pull them all out. There are a few sauces that I want to review today. Unfortunately, Will Neff's hot sauce is wildly popular. I was not able to buy it. I do have Keith's hot sauce called Pizzafy. I believe that's his hot sauce, right? This is Arax. It's not even Keith's. Okay? Turn anything into pizza. You know that feeling when you bite into a slice of pizza? Pure happiness, right? That's why we created Pizzafy, the boss of all sauce, to turn literally anything into pizza. And then step 1 is use on anything. And then step 2 is it turns into pizza. In fact, on step 1, they literally have broccoli as an image. Will it turn my nugget into pizza? I mean, it looks like pizza sauce. No! Fuck, I love this shirt! Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! God, it tastes like shit too! Fuck! Okay, this tastes almost exactly like the sauce you get in a Lunchly. It is a very sweet tomato-based sauce. Yeah, this shit's just straight up, this is just fucking pizza sauce. It's sweet pizza sauce in a bottle. Does it make everything taste like pizza? No. It makes everything taste like marinara though. Eat your shirt now. It's pizza. Pizzafy, I would rank, I don't think it's a scam. I mean, the branding is a little bit insane, but I'd put it D tier. I don't think it's as bad of a scam. What's the price on it? It costs, whoa, $25 for 2 of these bottles. I think that's enough to push this over to scam tier. All right, next. This is technically a YouTuber. You've probably seen other YouTubers try the hot sauce. I have done it a few times. It has, in this box, all these different types of hot sauces. And I think they changed them to match which hot sauces are being used in which season. But you get 10 out. You get out. 10 bottles. A few of the bottles are their own. So the original classic hot sauce is theirs. They have the Verde hot sauce. They have the, of course, the last dab hot sauce is theirs. Now, it is important to note, the Hot Ones hot sauce as a product is not a hot sauce that you should go get. It is a gimmick. Let's just be clear. What I have purchased here is a gimmick. It's $120 for 10 different hot sauces, where about half of them are shit. Da Bomb is one of the worst things I have ever tasted. Ignoring the heat factor, it just tastes horrible. But the reason you get it isn't because like, hey man, with my burritos, I want the fucking Hot Ones hot sauce. You get it to do the Hot Ones experience. That's why you get it. So it's a gimmick. It's a one-time purchase. But as opposed to other YouTuber products where you're paying a YouTuber premium, like sometimes you're paying this extra cost because they don't have a big enough machine to make the product at such a high rate so they can lower the costs for the customer. The Hot Ones, I think, is a little different. The Hot Ones is very expensive, not because they can't make it at an insanely low cost. I think it's insanely expensive because they can get away with it, because people want to buy the Hot Ones hot sauce to try it. All right, I just got a few pulled up here. I haven't had this one before. It's called Dawson's Hot Sauce Apple Caraway. It has a wax seal. Are we fucking serious? This is technically level 5. That fucks. That's pretty good. All right, this is their very famous Last Dab hot sauce. Experience the Last Dab, 91% Pepper X. Wow. Wow. Damn, that's hot. What the fuck? What the fuck? Pizzafy, save me. It's not making it pizza. Oh, Sean Evans, you bitch. Is it tasty? Kind of tastes like shit. No, I think they use Ghost Pepper and Pepper X. I don't know. I think I assume it's like a proprietary thing. It tastes like shit. I would say Hot Ones for me, I think it has to go B. I have one more hot sauce. This is called Kaminari. Paolo in Tokyo made his own hot sauce after making a video on the day in the life of a hot sauce maker.
There is no hot sauce in the world that has an umami and fire like this one.
Let's try it. I think it's gonna be very hot. It's listed as mild though, so maybe not. And it costs, oh wow. It is $18 for the Umami Ocean. It is pricey. It is expensive. Why is it so expensive? Because it's crafted exclusively in Japan in partnership with Paolo. It's more like Tabasco consistency. That is far and away the saltiest hot sauce I've ever had. I don't think I can justify a B because the sheer cost of it. So I think I would put it C tier. It would probably make a good gift. If you really like the YouTuber, you could justify it mentally, but understand you're paying an insane premium. I would put the soy sauce in the same exact category. It's almost like novelty category. Like, none of these products are bad, but based off the cost of them or like some drawbacks that come with some of these objects, they feel more like one-time purchases than, oh, you're gonna go back and buy that again. What's up? Yeah, Trump got 10 million more votes. The content's gonna fucking change around here. Much like the Canadians who made Happy Dad, for some reason, I'm getting into politics. And to start it, I'm ranking Happy Dad seltzers. Happy Dad. It is seltzer that makes the left fucking squirm. Oh, I bet this guy's, even though he drinks a lot of fucking seltzer, doesn't have any crypto. Wrong! You don't think I have crypto? I have merch for crypto! We're not the same! Happy Dad is maybe one of the most popular YouTuber products ever. I don't know the exact sales, but I see it everywhere. It's on the same exact rank as a Prime or a Feastables. And I think part of the reason why is, one, they have pretty decent branding, right? Their branding has been like, you know, through frat party and frat YouTube style videos for a while. It's also very politically charged, right? You know, like everyone stopped drinking Bud Light because they gone gay. This is the opposite, right? Like, where do you go if you stop drinking Bud Light? You can drink Happy Dad. Because the Nelk Boys leaned heavily into politics over the past few years. Now, they upload a lot less, but I think they're just making fucking hand over fist from this seltzer. Let's give it a shot. I've never tried it before. And although I might not agree with them politically, I'm still going to give an honest review on what I think it tastes like. I think the flavor I'd like the most is watermelon, I imagine. That's crazy. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It tastes almost exactly like a LaCroix. And what I mean by that, the alcohol is invisible. You could give this to 10 people, at least 2 might not even know it's alcoholic. It's crazy. All right, we also got pineapple. Yeah, like the flavor isn't great. Like, I imagine there's just a giant vat of carbonated water alcohol mix, and then they put like 2 drops of every flavoring into it. They brand it as easy to drink. They're not lying. Happy Dad is an easy to drink hard seltzer with low carbonation, simple and refreshing flavors with no strange aftertaste. Happy Dad is enjoyed out of a regular can because we're tired of the skinny can bullshit. I mean, they're making the most inoffensive drink that back in my days in college, you'd be a pussy for drinking, but they're still somehow calling the other drinks on the shelf pussies. They've drawn the line at the size of the can, not the contents of it. That's funny. So Cold Ones, obviously his entire content is based around being fucking drunk as shit. And they decided to rip off a Japanese style drink by making a grape flavored hard soda that is actually made of wine. Let's give Grog a taste here. Now, Grog's got taste. Now, you do taste the alcohol in Grog. I want to be very clear. You're not drinking a Grog going like, damn, is that grape soda? You taste the alcohol. There's one difference. It's actually a higher percentage alcohol, 6%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but 6%, that's a good amount. Because like 3 Grogs kind of gets you almost on the same exact playing field as 4 Happy Dads. Now, the question is, where do I rank them? As a personal human, I don't agree with the Nelk Boys politically. I don't like a lot of the Nelk Boys videos for what they do in them. Their drink is pretty fucking good. Their drink is pretty fucking good. I can't sit here and lie to you. I'm giving honest reviews. It's an A-tier product. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's better than the competitors. It's better than a White Claw. It's better than a Truly. Honest to God, it is better than Grog. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. That's the honest to God truth. It is good. It's not S tier good. Why? Because I would never recommend, and that's what the S tier is, someone go buy seltzered alcoholic drinks. The ceiling of that drink is A tier. Grog, I would put B tier. It's a step below right now. Look, I know some of you are mad at me for putting Happy Dad in A tier. The whole point of this is honest reviews. It's a good product. They did it. They did it, man. I've never had it before today. They did it. I'm being real with you. All right, this is one of the most common YouTuber products. I'm talking about coffee. We have Wake and Make Coffee. This comes from Philip DeFranco. This is literally made in LA, in Van Nuys, California. That's where it's roasted, at least. The coffee beans are sourced in Brazil. I don't personally think Philip DeFranco knows jack shit about roasting a coffee bean. Next one up, we have Keats & Co. This comes from John Green. Now, there's a humanitarian reason, a philanthropy reason to buy this. 100% of all profits of this coffee goes to charity. And if you like John Green, and if you like charity, then you don't care that much about switching from your store brand to John Green's coffee. I like the John Green books. The fuck does he know about roasting a coffee bean? We got Emma Chamberlain. She started a lot of her vlogs drinking coffee. She's got a huge audience that's different than almost every other YouTuber because it's predominantly women. So it makes sense that she is making a coffee brand that's targeting her audience. And she's been doing this for years now. But Emma Chamberlain does not know how to roast coffee beans. She's just trying to get her audience involved. High floor, her coffee's probably decent. What matters a lot more than any of these people's flavoring of their coffee or how good their coffee is, because they're all gonna be relatively decent, is their branding, what you think about the YouTubers, and then why you purchase it. All right, maybe it's because you like philanthropy. Maybe it's because you wanna make sure you support Jacksepticeye because he was a big part of your life and you want him to succeed. All right, there's a lot of different reasons, but I think that's ultimately the reason why you're getting any of these. You're not getting them because they have figured out how to make coffee better. True! So here's our first cup of coffee. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is Jack's. The machine makes a nice little foam on top. The good news is it still smells like the beans smelled. I was worried that the bean smell was fake, because if I was making coffee, I would just spritz in, like it says butterscotch, like just put some butterscotch perfume in that bitch, you know? If you smell it, you'll think it tastes like it, but the coffee smells like it, so. That's pretty good. The best thing is it's not bitter at all. Like I wouldn't need milk. I could just drink this straight up, it'd be fine. There we go. My Emma Chamberlain cup. And I can use my Emma Chamberlain straw and watch my Emma Chamberlain video and drink my Emma Chamberlain coffee because I love Emma Chamberlain. My name is Ludwig, I love Emma Chamberlain. So a straw doesn't actually make any fucking sense for a hot coffee. I'm pretty sure this is for cold brew. So I'm gonna undo that real quick. I mean, it also kind of tastes like it smells. I think the biggest issue that I have with this is it smells a bit artificial. I think it's because it's vanilla. Like vanilla, I don't think is naturally coming out of the coffee beans. Yeah, I don't fuck with it as much. I think for me, like a coffee's like espresso and dark chocolate and fucking oak wood and whiskey. You know what I'm talking about? Vanilla is just like too perfumey of a flavor. So I don't like it as much. Next up, we are making the dark roast of Philip DeFranco. I find the dark roast to be not unenjoyable. It's inoffensive. Like it's not the one I'm gonna leave thinking tasted the best, but it has fucked nothing up at all. You know what I'm saying? Now, to be honest with you, this is the one I'm the most excited for. That's why I left it last. Because the smell is the least artificial and also smells the most like something I'd want to drink. All right, John, don't fail me now. So we got 4 cups of coffees. John Green's, Philip DeFranco's, Emma Chamberlain's, Jacksepticeye's. Here's the thing, they've all done one thing remarkably well. They have delivered a product that matches the descriptions of their product. Jacksepticeye's, you get some butterscotch. Emma Chamberlain's, you get some vanilla. Philip DeFranco's, this is like a coffee that puts some hair on your chest. I imagine this is like a diner style dark roast coffee. This is a fuck you, get out of bed, get to fucking work coffee. And then John Green's, probably the closest to what I was making when I was a daily pour over guy in terms of the beans that I would use. Facts are, they all kind of did their job of matching what they advertised. So what's the best one? I think the best product would be the one that you feel the best buying, either because you're supporting a YouTuber you like Jacksepticeye or Emma Chamberlain, or all the money that you are spending is donated to charity, or you're supporting Philip DeFranco's show, which he's been doing for over a decade. Like, that's literally it. It's exactly how I thought it'd be, man. Exactly how I thought it'd be. Zero surprises here, folks. All right, well, hey, to round out our list of our YouTuber products, I'm gonna put every single coffee in the same exact tier, in B tier. So in my mind, these are all B. And they are all virtually indistinguishable from each other. I would leave the choice to which YouTuber you like most or which coffee profile fits your taste buds the most. I personally would put Keats & Co. the highest, but I think I also have some emotional attachment to the fact that all the proceeds go to charity. But like, ultimately, that doesn't change the value of the product for you as a consumer consuming it. Like, it seems to come from good people who are doing good things, but as far as a cup of coffee, it's not that much better, or not even necessarily better than the other three. And if I were ranking things off of emotional enjoyment for me personally, it's like, yeah, I would dunk Happy Dad down. I would put Top of the Morning up because I like Jacksepticeye. But the purpose is to be honest about the product, not the person making the product. Anyway, chat, that is our official tier list, okay? That's it. We literally were left with one S tier product. Ryan, you fucking did it, man. I don't know how you found a way to make candy with less sugar, less calories, taste better than most candy I've ever had, but you did it. Congratulations. That's the best damn thing I've had of any of these damn YouTubers. If y'all disagree with me, let me know in the comments. And that's it, everybody. All right, see you later now. Goodbye now. Subscribe. All right, see you later. Goodbye.